Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of After Hours with Jon Francois. I'm your host, Jon Francois. Tonight is a Sunday, April 22nd, 2012, and we are broadcasting from Eastern Connecticut State University in Willimantic, Connecticut. What a very, very rainy Sunday it is. It is as wet as my pants was when I was 5 years old, and I was making accidents like crazy. And for those of you ladies who still love those accidents, come by my place tonight. Kidding, kidding, kidding. That's what happens when you have one of those long, sad talks with your mom over the weekend. And speaking of that, I just want to be honest on the air for a second, if I can. Usually I don't display facts of my real life on the air. I usually like to cover it up and butter it up with nice entertainment. But I'm going to come out there and say what's on my mind, and it's only going to take a few minutes, and you're welcome to share your opinion if you would like. I am a radio guy, as you can see right here, and a lot of people, if they were to give you a stereotyped version, they would say, oh, you're on the radio, you're talking to millions of people, so you must be this great extrovert, you must talk to a lot of people, you must make friends, you must do this, you must do that, you must have a whole community on your back. And the truth is, I do not. I am totally the opposite of what you might expect when you hear me on the radio. I've had this problem for a while, and it's not like a drug addiction related problem. It's just that I seem to fear many social encounters with people. And this is something that I've been trying to overcome for a while. I remember a story my mom told me back in kindergarten, or a story that dates back to kindergarten when I entered the first day of school, and all of a sudden, like, I did not speak for the whole day. I was just kind of silent in my own corner, and the teachers thought that I had a special needs problem going on. And my mom, tried to explain to them, no, 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 he's perfectly fine. He's just shy. And she told me that she cried all the way home while she was taking me home, especially since by the time I get home, I'm acting like I'm crazy. I'm acting like I'm normal. I'm acting like I'm social. So in that case, it was like, oh my God, I'm very, 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 very shy. And that problem just seemed to develop more and more as I grew up. When I'm with family, when I'm with really close friends, I'm just like this. I'm kind of like myself and lax and maybe funny and maybe goofy, making jokes about rain and how it has to do with vagina juice. Can I say that? No, but I thought I would give it a shot. Yeah, but when you meet me like in person for the first time, if I'm meeting you, I mean, I kind of get like a big fear whopping over my body, like, oh my God, is this person going to like me? Is this person going to accept me for who I am? So, it's a big insecurity hang up, and it's something that I've been trying to deal with for a while. Luckily, it has not affected my career goals and ambitions, which is weird because my career goals and ambitions greatly contrast with how I am in real life, social wise. Like I said, I'm an introvert, and I choose to go to a career path that is extrovert. I've done acting in high school, taking classes in high school productions and college productions, and now here I am getting into broadcasting right here at Eastern. And I asked myself, like, how did I get here? How am I able to have the confidence to talk to people on the air, to communicate to an audience, millions of people potentially listening or tuning in, seeing my face? How can I do that, but I can't like have a simple conversation with someone on the street like it's nothing? And I've been going to a counselor, trying to, kind of solve these social issues. Some people, I would say my sister, for example, believe that no, nothing's wrong with you. You're perfectly fine. It's all in your head. You don't need to see a counselor. But no, I mean, these problems are just raging in my head. That I can't just, stick in a corner by myself and act like everything's okay when it's not okay. Because I think too much. When you're an introvert, I mean, you get in your head and you have all these different thoughts like, oh my God, I can't talk to people. Oh my God, I have to make waffles tomorrow. Oh my God, the stairs are tripping over my butt. It's all over the place. And if you just kind of let it out and say all that frustration that's on your mind. It's, maybe something will work out for you. I had a very interesting appointment with my counselor. The most recent one that I had was Friday, and he was telling me how maybe a lot of my low self-esteem, my insecurities, trying to be social with people, may have to do with a certain absence from a certain member of the family. And that member of the family would be my father. Him and my mother did not have the best of situations. They eventually separated. And my counselor points out that maybe the fact that I don't have that dominant male figure in my life, maybe that contributes to the fact that, all right, I'm feeling empty, I'm feeling sad, I'm waking up and not really feeling my energetic self like I should be, kind of like the guy that you hear on the radio. And that's something that, I've actually considered. And, my counselor has asked me to deal with it by maybe writing a letter, quote unquote, to my dad, saying all my frustrations about him not being here and so on and so forth. I've considered doing that, but I'm very closed off when it comes to showing off my emotions. Not really good at that, even though I did that perfectly when I had this big headache over just everything crashing down on me, and I just had to talk to my mom because I was just crying like hell. And it's a long story, but yeah, I mean, the letter could help. It could help with processing those emotions rather than just kind of avoiding them and putting them on a plate and kind of tossing them and hoping the plate breaks along with the emotions and crap. So I don't know. I mean, I may consider it because I'm at a point in my life where I just need to get it fixed. I'm an adult. I need to handle that responsibility and just kind of go on and move on to better things. So I'm trying. I ask whoever is my friend out there, whoever does know me, to, please keep me in your prayers if you have any faith or any spiritual connection whatsoever, because I could really use that. No one likes to be alone during this process. Hey, I'm trying. I'm really trying. It's a tough fight. I'm not gonna sit here and say that, oh, life is good. Life is all about Candy Whisper interactive games and fences and Six Flags. No, I mean life is a big tough mess for me, and I'm just trying to pull through as much as I can. Um, you know, it's hard. Trying to cope with the fact that you need company, especially when you're uh, you go so far as to get into a romantic relationship just for that reason. And I would like to thank the person who I got involved with in that capacity for being patient with me and understanding me in this endeavor. And I just want to say that their friendship means a lot to me, really does mean a lot to me in this moment, and I hope to have it for as long as possible, despite how screwed up my mental state, my emotional state may be. So yeah, I'm trying to pull through, people. So let's hope for the best. All right, but we have a great show for you tonight. I'm sorry that I took up like 8 minutes and 20 something seconds of your time just talking about my mess of a life. We have a great show. We're going to talk about various topics in the news. We're going to get into a game entitled Candy Whisper. It's on the After Hours with Jon Francois Facebook group page and also on my personal page. And more info on that as I actually give you the game later on. You can make requests, anything you want, as long as it's not profane. 860-456-2164. That is 860-456-2164 to call in with those requests. Or Facebook.com/JFRA91. You can post it up there. Maybe friend me if you want to. And we can get a shaka-laka-laka-laka-laka going. What does shaka-laka-laka mean? I don't know, but it reminds me of cowbells. So, yeah, how about we get into some songs while we're at it? Not songs, a song, because I don't like to bore you guys with more than one song. Even though a lot of radio is just music, music, music. Apparently that's what the people want, but not the people tuning in very, very late tonight. If they wanted music nonstop, they would just listen to their iPod. I formed this playlist on grooveshark.com. Shouts out to grooveshark.com for giving me the opportunity to create a playlist for the show. And I got a mix of rock, I got a mix of rap, I got a mix of R&B, a mix of disco, funk. I mean, just all these different types of music, just to try to satisfy the variety of people that may be tuning into this show. So, yeah, uh, sit back, relax, listen, and let's see what happens. I have this tune entitled "Don't Call Me Baby" by Madison Avenue. Very interesting tune that I got introduced to on Pandora the other day as I was making this playlist. So let's play that. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And we'll be right back to announce the first game. It's Candy Whisper. And what are you listening to? After Hours with Jon Francois on 90.1 FM WECS. We'll be right back.